Let's talk about searching a person for drugs when they have evidence of nearby paraphernalia. Hey, this is Anthony Bandiero, attorney and senior legal instructor for Blue to Gold Law Enforcement Training, bringing you a roadside chat from the National Interdiction Conference in Anaheim, California, where I'm speaking today and tomorrow. So this question comes from an officer in Florida. I'm kind of reading from my phone here. And the cop said, all right, so we had a suspicious person call, 3 a.m., business area that's all closed, 5 people huddled around this area. One of the subjects, when he saw the police, he kind of like froze, like deer in the headlights type look. And they were, inquiring about the situation and so forth. They decided to let these guys go. Before they let this particular guy go, the one that was like deer in the headlights, he had observed a metal straw consistent with drug use. As he gets up, they also see an empty plastic baggie with white residue within arm's reach of that subject. The question is, could this officer have searched this person for narcotics? Okay. The question is, right, do you have probable cause for him? Do you have probable cause, a fair probability that this person currently has narcotics on his person? That is the level of proof you need to make an arrest. Having drugs on your person is an arrestable offense in Florida, right? So do you have a fair probability based on these facts and circumstances that this person has narcotics? I think also the person had a history of drug use. Yes. So the answer, I think, is yes, right? I mean, the way I kind of look at this is, what if you just kind of pause time for a second and be like, you know what? Let me go ask a judge. Let me get a judge on the phone and say, Your Honor, this is what I got. I got a bunch of guys hanging out at 3 a.m. in a closed business area. They got called in as being suspicious. This person has a drug hit and a extensive drug history. When they saw me, they looked abnormally nervous. They have a straw next to them. They don't have a Slurpee, but they got the straw consistent with drug use. When the person gets up, they have this bag of white residue within arm's reach. Do you think there's a fair probability more evidence of their crime is on their person? The answer is yes. In fact, I think you have probable cause for paraphernalia. So is it reasonable to believe that they actually have more narcotics on their person, so you can recover that evidence and then, of course, take them to jail as a result? The answer is yes. But Anthony, what happens if we search them in the field and we don't find any drugs and we don't arrest for paraphernalia? We just cite and release. Well, there's your answer. You unarrest them constitutionally. You unarrest them. You give them a citation for paraphernalia. You kick them loose. There's nothing unconstitutional if the probable cause has dissipated to then unarrest them. In fact, that's what the law requires. And it's not like it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. There was a case in New York where the police had probable cause that this male was breaking into a home. They arrest him, actually, and come to find out later that the landlord came on scene like, no, he lives there, right? You can believe him. He lives there. He must have forgot his key. And then they unarrest him. That individual then sued New York police and said, you violated my rights. And the court was like, no, they had probable cause at the time of the arrest. And when the PC fell apart, you were unarrested. That's how it's supposed to work. So the point is, that's what I would do in these cases. But if you don't have probable cause, then you ain't searching. You should seek consent if they'll give it. I hope this question has helped you get it right every single time. If you like what we're doing here at Blue to Gold, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Until next time, my friends, you stay safe.